My energetic anchor. I swim the darkness, but I am the light. When I stay too long in darkness, I start to identify with it. I have to return to the surface to remind myself of the light I truly am. These are beautiful words spoken by a dear friend named Maddie, and they greatly represent this energetic anchor that my morning time ritual has become in my life. It is literally an anchor point into each new day, into myself, greeting the new day and greeting the new self that I am on this day. It is literally the genesis of my inner stability by beginning each day turning inward and listening to what do you need? Asking myself and then listening for what is it that I need? And I realized that when I just wake up and go straight into my day, like I used to show up to work and I'd been awake for like 20 minutes, like literally roll out of bed, the world's fastest shower, drive 5 minutes and you're there. And then I would be dealing with people and answering their questions and taking phone calls and like taking care of what everybody around me needed. And so in that model, it was like I was just perpetually underwater, which is generally where I live. I call myself a mermaid for a reason. I swim deep down on the floor of the ocean most of the time. And back then, like in my 15 years of chronic depression, that was basically what had happened. Was I was swimming on the floor of the ocean and I had no idea how to come up out of there. I had no idea how to take a break and how to get some oxygen, how to get some light. And absolutely, I had stayed long enough to identify as darkness. And I had forgotten that I was light. I literally forgot, out of sight, out of mind. And when I started my consistent morning time in the summer of 2016, really with finding the deservability treatment and finding Abraham, that began this process of swimming to the surface to see the light in this metaphor every single morning. And even when I only come up to the surface for 5 or 10 or 15 minutes to be with my own light, even just that little bit of light as I dive out into the world and I swim, at the depth that I swim at, even when I'm around other people, I'm down underneath the floor of the ocean. And now it's like every morning I look forward to morning because it is the light in my day. It is literally the bright spot on a sea of darkness. Sometimes that is the only light that I see all day long, is what I give myself in that very first part of my day. And then I may exist at the depths of the darkness in pitch black all the rest of the day long. But at that point, I'm not in darkness because I am the light. Literally, I swam to the surface. I got my dose of light, my energetic anchor into my own light. And then no matter how deep I go, I'm carrying the light within me. And as long as I go back to the surface every day and get more, I'm golden. Literally, I'm golden. I'm shining. I'm emanating a light in the darkness because I put it there every morning. And that is why morning time is absolutely my favorite time of day. I go to bed every night basically like it's Christmas, looking forward to waking up in the morning because I get to do my morning time. I get to go to the surface and be with my own light, be with my divinity, be with the utter ease and flow of knowing that all is truly well. well-being is dominant and everything is always working out for me. And for me personally, reminding myself of those things every single morning is the energetic anchor that lets me shine my light in the world no matter how dark it gets.